So thank you guys so much for joining into this video. Well, today's topic has been the most highly requested topic ever in my life. This topic has been requested more than my presence on this channel. I'm just going to get into it. Today's topic is going to be stretch marks. Being a mama, being a girl, period, stretch marks are something that we deal with in life. I've always talked to you guys about, what's going on with me and my family and my world. I don't think I've ever done like a you ask me a question, I personally video response. It's really easy, I think, to misunderstand, the meaning behind something in an email or a text rather than hearing it, person to person. I got this email from this lady named, we'll call you Stacy. So basically, this is how the story goes. Dear Andie, I got married a couple years ago, popped out a couple babies, got some stretch marks in the process. My husband isn't attracted to me anymore. Always mentions it during sex, makes me feel uncomfortable, makes me feel unsexy. He says that he cannot deal with the fact that I have stretch marks. What do I do? First of all, honey, who the hell are you married to? Edward Cullen? Are you married to Brad Pitt secretly and none of us know about this? Now, for any man who has the nerve to sit there and tell his wife that she's not attractive anymore because she's got a couple of battle wounds after having some babies, it's like, hello, I make people, bitch. Eyes, fingers, lips. What have you done lately besides sit there, scratch your balls, and eat hot wings? Honestly, I don't get where he has the nerve to tell you anything about stretch marks. You're his wife, he should think you're beautiful anyway. And the fact that you got stretch marks during your pregnancy, it's a beautiful thing. It's definitely one of the least favorite things that comes with pregnancy, but it's definitely a part of it, and pregnancy in itself is a beautiful thing. So let's get into the statistics, shall we? 75 to 90% of all pregnancies will result in stretch marks. Yes, not only do you get a child, but you get to remember the fact that you were once a size 42. As much as 70% of adolescent girls between the age of 12 and 15 will get stretch marks at some point. Hello to all you ladies. That is about the time that I got mine, between 9 and 12 years old. That is when I got my stretch marks, and I've had to deal with them ever since. It's been proven that 45% of men have stretch marks. Now, whether it is something in the water, one too many beers, or they've stopped off at Buffalo Wild Wings every weekend, men, you get stretch marks too, so they have no room to talk. So let's just discuss this topic for a second. If you are a mama, if you are an athlete, if you were fat and got skinny, or you were skinny and got fat, if you are a human being on earth, at some point you've encountered stretch marks in your life. Stretch marks are a lot like gonorrhea. Once you get it, it's hard to get rid of, and you don't want people to know. There's a whole lot of ointments and creams and vitamins and pill popping, hoping one day that it will finally clear up. But as Americans, some of us are pretty big people. I'm not gonna lie. We like our McDonald's, we like our Taco Bell. Hey you, put that donut down. I see you, girl. So if it's such a common thing, why is stretch marks such a taboo topic? Let's start to break down the walls a little bit, starting with my story. I got stretch marks when I was like 9 to 12 years old, somewhere in there. You know what it's like when you're 13, 14 years old, 7th, 8th grade, changing in the PE locker room. The popular girls are right there 2 lockers down from you, and they've got their cute bras on, they've got no cellulite. You're embarrassed, you don't want to take off your shirt, you don't want anybody to see, you've got these lines that you don't know where they came from. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't happy that I had them. I didn't understand why I had them. But like I said, I got them when I was young. It's not anything new, but when I got pregnant with my son, it was like I got into a fight with Freddy Krueger himself, just all over the place. I am covered from the 3 B's, boobs, belly, and buttocks. I have said many times, it is a joke between me and my husband that if I was an animal, I would be a liger. You've all seen Napoleon Dynamite. I hope his favorite animal was a liger, half tiger, half lion. Lion because I've got this big ass mane, and half tiger because I have got stripes and stretches all over me. Am I upset at my child? Do I sit there and tell Joshua, it's your fault? No, I don't tell him that because, really, I had one too many Taco Bells when I was pregnant with him. At the end of the day, hey, no matter how much bio oil you put on, no matter how much Mederma you put on, no matter how much cocoa butter you rub into your belly, it all comes down to genetics. It's a genetic thing. There's nothing that we can really do about it. To my man, I don't know if it's because we've been together for so long, or I'll just admit the obvious and say I got a good one. I do have a good husband. He tells me that I am beautiful. He likes my battle wounds. He says that I am a sexy tigress. So now, I don't know if that's every man. I would hope that that would be every man, especially if it's like you had his babies, you carried them, you pushed them out, you got the epidural, you got cut open. I would hope that he would, appreciate the fact that these are what's left over. I think it's important to remember that nobody is perfect. You models, supermodels, Kardashians, they've all got foundation, they've all got airbrush, they've all got Photoshop. Those poor women have concealer in places where the good Lord never intended it to be. Nobody is perfect, whether it is a dimple, a blemish, a zit, a scar. There is always going to be something, some mark on somebody that is going to cause, just somebody to say something about it. Perfection is in the eye of the beholder. And if your man or anyone has anything to say to you, especially you mamas out there who have had babies, pushed them out, done it, carried them, grown them, all that stuff, let's go ahead and return the favor and remind them of all the things that we don't like about them. I don't like the way your jaw clicks when you eat. You've got freaking yellow toenails. Do you know how disgusting that is? I don't like the way that your balls stick to your leg in the hot summer days, but do I complain? No, because I love you. Nobody ever deserves to feel self-conscious because of something that they have done, something that is on their body, something that is out of your control. If your man really doesn't like it, if he is getting turned off while you guys are doing the do, tell him do this. Just close your eyes, don't look at him. If any man has that big of a problem with your stretch marks, he can go ahead and kiss goodbye to that golden ticket. Sometimes, every now and then, sex tends to, result in babies, and babies result in stretch marks, and stretch marks result in him not being happy, so he can suck it up and go and take a tube sock to the bathroom. I don't want to hear it. And for anybody, whether it is a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whoever that is telling you that you are not beautiful, that they're not attracted to you, well, bye-bye. They don't have to be here. Me as a person, I am not an option. This is who I'm stuck with for the rest of my life. Other people, on the other hand, they are optional. They do not have to be here. And if your stretch marks disappoint them that much, if your stretch marks are that big of a problem in life, then they have some serious issues and need to get their priorities straight, because there are more important things in life, in a relationship, in a marriage, in any situation. There's much more important things to worry about in life than a few stretch marks. So to you, Stacy, be confident in who you are, baby girl. Be confident in the fact that you are a young, sexy woman and that you deserve to feel beautiful, and you are beautiful. If the stretch marks really bother you that much, there's not really much that you can do to completely get rid of them. They will fade. Vitamin E oil, the soft gels, pop a couple of those suckers open and lotion yourself up, slather yourself up, get your tummy all lubricated, and they will fade over time. Eventually, they do fade. They do not stay bright red forever. Congratulations on your baby. And you know what? Honestly, tell him how you're feeling. Tell him how he makes you feel. Tell him that it makes you self-conscious. Tell him that, right now you just had a baby and that it is not helping you, gain your confidence back, gain your self-worth back. It's not helping. His remarks and the way that he feels about you, this is who he decided to marry. This is who you are. Stretch marks, blemishes, dimples, and all. End rant. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys have any topics or anything that you guys want me to talk about in a future video, requests, or if you just want to email me and have some girl talk, go ahead and you can message me personally here on YouTube. I will have a link to my Facebook down below. If you want to go ahead and put yourself on blast in the comment section, feel free to do that. Go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know if you like this video. Clickety-clack that subscribe button aquí. This has been the stretch mark video. Again, ladies, realize that you are all beautiful in your own right, and no man has the right to tell you that you are not beautiful, especially after having babies. You don't have to listen to that shit. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!